We found something out here. Oh, that's right. They have trouble navigating asteroid fields, don't they? No Star Destroyer. Star Destroyers just kind of plow their way through. TIE Defenders have to, you know, avoid stuff. How far did we get? Oh, not even close to getting there. We still have a number of jumps to go. So that's happening. Let's see, what else are we looking at? Look at all the space we still have to explore. Well, we don't have to, but it's crazy huge. Okay, how are we doing on constructing ships? Some more ships, bulk freighters, scrappers still to be built. So all these miners are actually going up to this station. There. Oh, the freighters are built. So we're working on scrap recyclers are getting built. Oh, we already have a processor. So that means we have stuff. So we're producing 96,000, but these guys aren't working yet, so air drones.
Jump completed. Arcanus.
Get that started. Storage. So we have solid. So there are four medium solid containers. And containers.
We found something out here.
Yeah. Don't know what it was, but that's okay. So anyway, that's a new station that we're building in Pori. It'll be a while before it's ready, but it's getting there. Okay, so our jumpers, they are already here. And they're hauling the smaller ships back to the station already, which is good. All the raw scrap are already pulling in. So, the nice thing about
Stop
this,
your attack immediately.
once it gets processed, once it gets processed, it'll start producing all the parts we need to build stuff here on the station.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Where?
Confirmed. Criminal record has been updated.
Where? Where? That's all I want to know is where this is happening. Oh, probably here. Didn't even watch the station getting beat up. Mysteriously, I don't think it's this station because this station is pretty much beat up. So I don't think it was this station complaining. He's not dead yet. Or is it? It's not dead yet. Otherwise we wouldn't be watching the camera. It's not dead yet. Still got parts. What the hell? Why aren't they shooting? Why aren't they shooting? There's still lots of stuff to be shot at here. Why aren't they actually killing it? Dreadnought's gonna die if it sells guns. The station does. I'll send you back to get repaired. If you make it. Auto-saving? Auto-saving. So why did my mouse lock up? Word geometry, maybe? Out of sector?
Jump completed.
Yeah, maybe.
Awaiting orders.
Or it was just a matter of time before it died. So. That dreadnought though? No, it didn't die. There. Almost died. Oh wait, that station's dead. Need to kill this trading station. So just, oh, this is an ice system. Defense platforms are gonna have to die, but we should build one of our own first. So you guys. What's your formation out of Kira? I don't know what the formation is. I wish they would tell you what the current formation is. I don't know if there's a way to see that or not. Anyway, these guys are going to put them in X shape because it seems to work better with the bigger fleets.
Jump completed. Dark now.
We can start to build a station. So we just do a 10 by 10 cube. 10 by 10 by 10. And put it right there. Don't care about a license because we're taking the sector from them. And then this is the plan we use. Set, all set. So confirm that. Accept the estimate. Hire a builder. I'll hire you.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it.
Well, you have the fleet either selected. Option
Warg.
tab for more
Please excuse me.
including their formations.
That was
otherwise.
embarrassing.
Does it show up there?
I meant to say.
Okay.
Jag.
Jump completed. Urielu.
This is keeping you. Talk to me. Be right back.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, I'm back. And yeah, I found it. Thank you, Pascal. I look at behavior all the time for a lot of ships, but I never... But I guess if you don't have the leader selected... Yeah, unless you're looking at the leader, you don't get to see the formation. Which I guess makes sense. So normally I look at behavior for this stuff. Just to clear that out. Okay, so these guys will sit here for a little bit while we get the platform up and going. Go from there. So again, and then once that platform's fairly established, we'll go kill the trading. No, there's a defense platform up here. Kill the defense platform, and this system should switch over to us. And if not, we'll have to kill the trading station, which we're going to kill anyway. But
Requesting permission to dock.
sure it'll be fine. So this is... It's the bomber squadron flagship. This is where they'll come back to when they're done doing their thing. Where are they anyway? Oh, that's right. They were down here looking for this station that doesn't exist. Yeah. It looks like they want to build something here, but there's actually nothing there. So the bombers. Oh, you guys can go help up here since you're here. You can take out the smaller stations with the bombers.
You're in trouble now.
I'm not frightened of you.
Just have you park. Right there. Okay, so there's that. Oh, we have arrived. Okay, so we're back onto Imperial Ascendancy headquarters, or at least where the representative lives. Come on, do it. Run faster, and sometimes it doesn't want to work for me because my fingers don't work right. Anyway, representative's office. I'm going to pick up some more blueprints that we probably don't need, but I'm going to get anyway because I have way too much money in my hands and it's got to be spent. Well, it doesn't have to be, but I want to spend it. Okay, so ships. Excel ships. So we already have this one. We already have that one. Large ships. Class 56. So we could get that. A mobilizer. Let's get one of those. Acclimator transports. A very crazily respectable amount of money. I hope so. Oh, Vindicator class cruisers. Just buy them all. Just buy them all and see what we can do with them. Medium ships. We have all the ones that we want out of it. Oh, no, the Gazanti cruiser, actually. I want to see what we can do with that. Small ships, I believe we have all these. No, we don't. TIE Fighter Vanguard? I don't even know what that one is. I didn't think these were available. TIE Striker? A TIE Shuttle. Sure, why not? So this is going to cost me $752 million currently. Now we have to see what we can build.
Good luck out
without having to buy anything extra. So we didn't pick up any XLs because we already have the 4 of them. Larges. For sure, mobilizers. Probably build a mobilizer. Fleets, I found fleets of them. Oh, yeah. This one. So instead of the regular cannons, we give this one an ion cannon as well. It's got all the green laser stuff, so we can build these. Let's build 2 of them for now. These are not the most durable ships, but they're good at what they're supposed to be doing, for the most part. Anyway, so that was the immobilizer. What else do we get? We got the 546. Oh, this is the Arquitens Imperial version. But I don't have the parts to build it. So we're missing engines and thrusters. Actually, no, we're not missing that. We're not. So why isn't the? I guess we don't have the parts to build the already preset stuff. Mandatory? What's this mandatory stuff? Hunt down the ship-specific engine blueprint. Well, we don't need to hunt it down. I know where it is. It's in the guy standing in front of me. I just don't own it yet. That's all it is. I just don't own it yet. Because all the parts to build these ships is right here because they sell the blueprints for the ships. So you just have to figure out which ones it is. So equipment. Weapons. We have all the weapons available for that. Turrets. Same deal. Shield generators. We have all the shield generators. And engines. See, we don't have all the engines. So we'll just change that. Well, all the engines that they currently sell, which should be in all the stuff that is necessary in the ships that we're trying to build. Thrusters, say same deal. Oh, wait a minute. We only need the all-around. I only buy the all-arounds because you don't need actually the smaller ones of those, unless they've got a specific type of name to them. Yeah, we're good there, I think. Missiles. We have all the missiles. Drones, all the drones. Consumables. All the consumables we care about. Countermeasures. Okay, let's see if that fixes the problem.
Good luck out there.
So it was the 546. There we go. Problem solved. See, now we have all the parts necessary. I don't know why they insist on putting red lasers on these things, though. Oh, I see. So quad turbo. That's fine. That's fine. Orange, no. Green. More green. A Lancer quad? Oh. Not too many ships with those. I think that's... small up there. I think I've noticed those before. So that's fine. Consumables. Repair drones. Should have more of those. Green. Oh, do I don't need to buy these. Do I want to buy these? Do I need these? Turn around. Do I actually need these? Why would I use these? Actually, heavy dual turbo lasers. Those are big guns. These guys are for the smaller stuff, and this is medium-sized stuff. So these things are actually decent firepower for their size. Yeah, we'll do a small group of them, see how they go. Pair of 17-kilometer turrets are neat, yeah, but cute. I'm sure they're effective. Okay, what else?
Awaiting
We're
orders.
building immobilizers. Imperial light cruiser. So this is basically the same ship. This is basically the same ship. It doesn't have the big guns on it like the other one does. It's got more medium size, I think, maybe, but it doesn't have the big guns like the 546 has. So he doesn't have these two heavy dual turbo lasers. These things up top. So this thing is definitely a harder, bigger puncher. It's got what, 18 and 10. So the other one is better. It's got more guns on it and everything. It's got more medium size, got more smaller ones. But it's the same basic chassis. I guess the other one is just filled to the brim with guns, bigger guns. I mean, these things they're competent for their size, but the other one is just better. Yeah, this thing is just a more of an all-rounder, but it seems to do everything better because it's got all the quads and a couple of these Lancer flak turrets, which I'm guessing are for shooting down fighters and missiles and stuff, I would guess. But it's these big ones up top that are the big deal. So anyway, it's a nice one. That's why we're building them. Light cruisers, oh, we haven't built any Contos. Got ion cannons. Not sure why I would use this, though. Oh, it's got missiles. That's why you'd use it. 2 medium concussion missile launchers. That will help us somewhat. But not for us at the moment, because better for, equally sized ships having those missiles in there, but for fighting fighters and stuff, you don't really need it. We've got better ships for it. Like the Nebulan B. Vindicator. So the Vindicator. 2 medium concussion missiles. 10 dual turbos, those are smalls. These are the mediums. Long range turbo lasers and 11 quads. So this seems okay. But how's it? I think I picked the Enforcer over the Vindicator. Because we could put ion cannons on this one. Because it's got 2 missile launchers. I think technically the Enforcer's a little bit better. Not by much, just a little bit. That's it for the largest. Oh, sorry, the Acclimator Transport. Do we want one of these? Indicator seems like a small carrier version. Is it? Carries 12 fighters. I think the Enforcer doesn't do fighters, right? Yeah, it's only got one ship. Yeah, the Vindicator is a little carrier. It's basically a mini Star Destroyer, is really what the Vindicator is. The Enforcer is kind of like a mini Pro Crusader. This is more of a, as you can see, it's all guns and missile. It's got 2 missile launchers and the rest is guns, no fighters, really. That one dock doesn't count. I don't know why it has one dock, but that doesn't count. That doesn't make it a carrier. So, but like I said, the Vindicator is basically just a mini Star Destroyer. And this one is more of it's a cruiser. It's a large ship, but I would say it's probably a medium sized to a large cruiser, maybe. Like I said, these guys are good if they learn to not get so close to everything. Their main downside is they don't have any big guns on them. I mean, they have a fair assortment of these mediums, but if they sit back, I wish you could tell ships to have a behavior other than saying go attack, because all they do is they go and they face hug. And these guys should not be face hugging. They need to sit back and just shoot stuff, just like a Star Destroyer does. But these guys like to face hug and they die too fast. They're too squishy, especially against capital ships or the XLs. If they actually would just sit back, they'd be way more effective, especially with some ion cannons, those long-range turbo lasers, and the quad turbo lasers. These things can tear the stuff up if they just learn to sit back and relax, but they don't. Anyway, that acclimator. Yeah, Quasars actually know to stay ranged and let the fighters do their stuff, so these can do similar stuff and it will be okay. Yeah. If they would just sit back and relax. Statistically, these player ones don't. They should. Anyway, acclimator transport. Do I want these guys? These are big and slow. I like the bulk freighters. Bulk freighters don't carry as much. They're half the capacity, but they're so much faster, more mobile. The acclimators are just huge. I mean, their stuff. It's so high. Why do I call this not so high? Got repair drones, cargo drones, flares. So these guys they're freighters, but they're competent.
We found something out here.
Again? I'll build 4 of these, just for fun. Okay, I think that's it for our new ships that we're going to be building, as far as large size or bigger. Okay, let's go look at the fighters we picked up. Oh, did I pick up mediums? The Gozanti. So, Gozantis. This actually has 4 docks for small craft. It's not a freighter. It just carries them into combat. The acclimators? They're cousins, yes. The acclimator chassis is definitely a cousin of a Star Destroyer. The acclimator cruiser is competent. I kind of like them, but they're not available through the Ascendancy. Can only get them through the Empire, I think. Or maybe the CSA might have them. But 2 factions I'm not friendly with, so I can't get them. Anyway, this guy. 2 prow turbo lasers. And the two dual turbo lasers. This is not a very good medium cruiser.
Guns off.
See, and these guys' strength is they carry around 4 fighters that they can, bring into combat with them, or fly around and do the little patrols. I guess we could use them for that, but we don't really. These dual turbo lasers are. I would rather have quads. For shooting down fighters, and use the prows for shooting down bigger stuff. They're on the side. Oh, they're right there in the little slots on the side. Oh, can you put missile launchers in these? Well then. And these are medium size? These are medium sized torpedoes. So this makes them a little bit more fearsome to larger ships. They make them really just into a big heavy fighter, but we get into a bomber. It's a very expensive bomber. 40, that's a lot. And attach some fighters to it for escort. You can do something with these. Same XX3s are decent guns. Never tried them out yet. No, they probably are. Bomber. Throw them in the shopping list. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the transport. That's the wrong ship. The Proud Turbo Lasers, the XX3s. Yeah, these I think are they're pretty good, I think. Sustained weapon output of 6,500 with 2 of them. V1 is a little bit less, but that burst at 81, that's actually pretty strong for a ship of this size, I think. And the dual turbo lasers.
You say oops quite often.
I didn't say oops.
Do you need assistance?
No. So we could leave the one on top, the dual turbo lasers, the green ones. So do those guys up top, and then put a quad underneath. So you have that one shooting at fighters, and this one this will still shoot at the fighters, but more at larger ships too. Actually, I guess you don't really need that if you've got these guys up front, because these things are fairly maneuverable. I guess we should use that to quads too. Oh, and I missed stuff. Cancel the order. What? How did I mess up? Because I like to use the naming convention. Well, it's not so much a naming convention, but when you build them, and you've got these little the variants, you can have them renamed so you can tell which one they are. Upper right hand corner, it says it's the bomber. And then this one, it says, I preset quads. So, same difference. Now we can tell them apart. Okay, now we look at the fighters that we picked up.
Enemy spotted.
So we pick up. We picked up regular TIE fighters. We have avoided these because they're just so disposable.
No attack orders.
But if you need disposable stuff, this is that.
Confirmed.
I've got the upgraded lasers. Good, right? Those are the best lasers, the 7.2s. The TIE fighter types can take. Are we going to use these? No, we're not using the TIE fighters. They're just there because there's available. So there's a TIE fighter. TIE fighter Vanguard. Oh, this is the special ones. These are TIE fighters with shields. So 2,700 shield points as opposed to TIE fighters that have zip. Actually, TIE Advanced. So shield's 8,200 for you. So these guys are a little bit more durable. Yep. All they get is a little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, you can improve their lasers too, it looks like. They have the improved lasers. They have 9.3s instead of 7.2s. You could throw these guys on, but I don't see why you would. These are better. Oh, it does count. Of course it does. These shields will keep them alive just a couple of seconds longer. And they've got the harder hitting lasers too. So like these guys are good. They're cheap, and you can crank them out forever. And like I said, they're more durable than regular TIE fighters. We don't really need them, but because we have TIE Defenders and we have TIE Advance, we don't, and we have all the other better ones anyway. So they're there. They're there if we want them. And then the interceptors we haven't had. And they gave the interceptors a little bit of shields. But the main thing for the interceptors here is their guns. Oh, that's right, he's got the 4. That one there. He's got the 4 of those, and he's got the 2 7.2s. 7.2s are in the cockpit area, and then the other ones are up on the wings. This thing's got it cranks out the lasers for sure, because it's got the 6. So these things they're vicious. They're squishy, but they're vicious. And Phantoms, we had these for a while. The Striker, though. Striker we have not really used ever. Striker's got 2 ion cannons, 2 laser cannons. Got these IX-4s. So a little bit harder hitting than the 7.2 or the 9.3, right? Yeah, just a little bit more. More trouble to deal with. Trying to figure out what their strength is. Shields are decent. But they don't have a missile launcher. You wouldn't take these over a Defender. I mean, they're not bad, but you have betters. I mean, this is just normal flight, chase down to your fighters, returning to carrier, and delete ships. Because it's got the bigger gun, the IX-4. The IX-4s hit harder. The IX-4, that's the hardest hitting gun of the three. What's its speed? 350, so it's not super fast. Oh, it's faster than the TIE Defender, though. 324. Let's see if the TIE Defender's got the X4s, too. Of course, it's got its ion cannons. And the better launcher. Not sure how that's a better launcher, but... Oh, ammunition. It carries one more missile per launcher. so again, what was it? The Striker is a little bit faster. Not by much, but it's a little bit faster than the Defender, but the Defender has more firepower to it at 11,000 and 8,900. Oh, the firepower difference is crazy. Look at that. It's like twice. The hull is 14,000, shields at 8. So, TIE Defender, hull's not as good, but shields are better. So, it's a lot of months. It's a few. Thank you very much for the resub down with tier 1. Much appreciated. 55 months. No, sorry, 64 months total. 64 months total. So thank you very much for the continued support. Welcome back. Get your rockets of recognition real quick. Or somewhat quick. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so there's your rockets of recognition. Keep in mind that each one of those rolling rockets represents 10 regular rockets of recognition. Why do we do that? Because each one of those emotes eats up so many characters in chat, and chat's got a limitation of characters. So that's the system we use, and it works. So that's that. Once again, Delm, thank you very much, and of course, happy Wednesday to everybody. So, fighter stuff. So the TIE Defender is still better than the Striker, which isn't surprising. TIE Defender is the best one. Striker, Echelon, looked at, Victor Wing. Oh, the TIE Shuttle we didn't need at all. Oh, it's even got rated for carrying Marines. So, the TIE Shuttle. It's a courier. Basically, you would use this in your acquisition of larger ships, because it can carry, what's its crew? 11 total crew. So we have a 2 service crew and then 8 Marines. Sorry, pilot, 2 service crew and 8 Marines. We probably could get rid of those 2 service and put them over as Marines. But again, these guys, the only real purpose I can see, I mean, they're basically, they have flares. They're basically a slower moving TIE fighter, but carry Marines on it, or, yeah, Marines are more service crew. There's no reason to use them, mainly because, well, they're cheap and inexpensive, as long as you think your Marines are cheap and inexpensive. But we actually use this, the Echelon for these guys, because they can carry 12 Marines. Could carry more. Could carry 14 if we want to go that route. 15 actually. So usually I use the echelons for boarding operations because again they carry more stuff and they've got a little bit more firepower with the ion cannons and laser cannons and of course the missile launchers too. Autosaving. Now I wish. Are these harder hitting? They are hard hitting. Why would they be in R automatically? See, now I really wish we could swap out these ion cannons for cannons. Regular lasers. And this thing would actually be a decent gunboat. That's what they call it too, right? Yeah, they call it a gunboat. 4 ion cannons I don't consider a gunboat. But if you had 4 of these X4 things, this thing would be a gunboat. It would give the TIE Defender a run for its money as far as firepower goes. But it's very slow. So anyway, so we didn't really buy anything I'd actually use as far as fighters go. Let's cancel that order. Hey, Ring, welcome back. But these aren't boats, they're ships. No, they're boats. Ships in space are called boats. Some of them are. Anyway, so we're building some more ships that we probably don't need. Freighters are process being built. Bulk freighters, scrappers, building 2 mobilizers, 8 class 546 cruisers, which look pretty good, and then 4 acclimator transport ships. So that's stuff that we just kind of bought blueprints for, so we can make as many as we want. And now the upside of that now too is now that we own these blueprints, people can come to us and buy stuff. They can buy the ships from us. Imperial Wharf is... Oh, that's right, our cruisers are being made over here. Sorry, our small, medium-sized cruisers, Gozantes. They're bait. Okay, you can accept that. No, they're not bait. Fortitude Gunboat Shuttle does have 4, and it's a medium size. Guess they had to pass their tier into the next size. Yeah. That's the way that is. So anyway, the wharf, that's our stuff being built. Like I said, is the way it works. If they want, if another faction wants to come, buy ships and stuff from us, they have to buy ships that are available to them normally. Like the Imperial Ascendancy will come and buy any TIE fighters that we make, and they'll even buy Star Destroyers from us as well. I don't think they have, but they could if they wanted to. Fabrication. That's us. Oh, it's a large ship. Oh, they are. I was just talking about the Ascendancy is buying a Star Destroyer from us. That's a little bit of money. They're buying a Star Destroyer from us. This will show ships that are being worked on. Ouch.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
So this is from up to, what, 6 hours away. So there's some large purchases going on here. And this is us buying supplies to, build the ships. So anyway, so this is the shipyard. Nice big spike. So it's going from 16 million to 64. So that's a decent, that's not a Star Destroyer. It could be, though. Might be a Pro Crusader. It could be large ships too. I don't know what the prices are going for. So anyway, that's the shipyard. The wharf gets way more business. Typically. And it's smaller. This is when we pick. Did we take money out? Oh, 6 hours ago. Yeah, we did. So this is when we take money out. Up to 300 million the wharf made was up to. And we cleaned that out. And now it's going back up again. It's already up to 180 in, what, 5 hours or so. So again, it was at the Imperial Ascendancy, a NOAT, and Huts will come and buy stuff buy fighters and stuff from us because it's their blueprints and we are a way of producing it probably better than they are. So that's how that works. Speaking of, how much money do we have in the bank at the moment? And by the bank, I mean sitting around waiting to be put in the bank. Okay, so a NOAT factory is up to 76 million. We'll get you guys down to about somewhere between 5 and 10 million. That's enough to do business. More than enough. Bastion factory. This is our station over in Imperial space that we built it near the beginning of the game. And unfortunately, because we don't have the best reputation with the Imperial with the Galactic Empire anymore, we had to stop building this station. So it collects money from other factions in the area that do business with it, but the Imperials don't. So it's not making nearly as much money as I was hoping it was going to do. Enoch, this is one of our newer stations. $32 million. Area dude, this is our scrap processing station over next to where we are right now. It's here in Imperial Ascendancy space. It's actually next door to the station that we're standing in. It's so close you could spit on it. Narshada. Making money from helping them build their stuff. There's just a station out there in the middle of nowhere. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. This is over in Hut Space, I think. Serpar, this is one of our new ones, currently in X-ICG space. And actually, maybe about 10. So you can do business. And Sullust, this is to the north of where we are. It's on the border between the Ascendancy and New Republic, but it's only really doing business with the Ascendancy and the NOAT and us ourselves. It's made a lot of money over the years. Triton, this is our shipyard, so take you down to about 20. And there's our wharf, only at 178 million. It doesn't even need near that much. 10 is more than enough. These are just basically just platforms that happen to have, I think, solar panels on them, so they make a little bit of money. That we don't worry about. Anyway, so we're currently sitting at 1.5 trillion, and we're going to get...
Hey, bag of water.
2 trillion.
It is time to take a break.
So we're up to 2 trillion.
Go
again.
stretch your legs.
So...
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Yeah. Okay, so that worked. So back up over 2 trillion. And we still have 900,000 out there. Oh, that's our trade. We don't do a whole lot of business with our merchant ships, traders, whatever you want, freighters. We don't do a whole lot of business with them because most of our business is handled through our stations. It's arf arf. It's not bork bork. Too small of a dog to say bork bork. It's arf arf. So that. Okay, so when we get back from break, God, just look at all this empty space that needs to be explored. It looks like we could probably push through when we get back. What's this platform at? 3 station. Well, it doesn't really need station batteries. Quads would be nice to have. What's holding us? Oh, because we're so far away. It takes longer to get this station supplied because we're so far away from supplies. Until this station gets up and running better. Scrap stuff is coming up though, so that's good. Looking out for energy cells. We're producing 96,000, consuming 200,000 energy. And again, these scrap processing facilities are energy hogs. So yeah. And doing another scrap recycler. Harbor's next. And the scrap recycler, that's the extra one I forgot to put in. But then we're doing the energy cell productions next to, get some stuff going. Because we don't have enough. Well, we're doing okay. Got lots of scrap out there. Again, that's going to be processed into pieces and parts we need to build the station. So, how convenient. And 3 million. There are insufficient funds. Costs 19 million to get all the supplies it needs. There's our module prefabs at Durasteel. So that's what we're going to use to build the station. Okay, so gotta take a break. I think when we get back, we'll probably we need to get we do have a second fleet here, right? Yeah, we have multiple fleets in the area. We've got one fleet at least guarding the station. And we have the big fleet and I think a smaller fleet guarding the gate. So while that station, the platform gets built. And then we have these guys back here killing fighters that make it past the first group. So that's what these guys do. He chose poorly. He chose poorly. Okay. Let me go take a break. Need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go see what Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.